Hey y'all. Damn, y'all already here? My God. Damn. Y'all already here? Oh my goodness. Welcome, girls and guys and things. I'm already at a few likes. Okay, okay. Hello everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I know I said 11:30, but I'm here a few moments early so that you guys can come on. What's up, Gemini? What's up, Danny P? What's up, everybody in the chat? Um, this review, I mean, it's not going to be too long. There's really not a lot to talk about. Um, but there is some things to talk about, but there's really not much to talk about. I think it was pretty much straightforward. It pretty much, sets, everyone up as viewers for what's to come. And, what is this issue? What is the big problem? What is the big ordeal between, and, okay, so we'll talk about it. Y'all know I kick it to you straight. I don't lie. I have no reason to lie. Y'all know I just tell it how it is. I'm sorry. But the truth is the truth. And but I mean this one, I mean, it's really not even gonna be shady like that. It's just gonna pretty much be truthful per usual. Totally my opinion, totally how I feel, and totally just me watching as a viewer. I mean, the episode was boring outside of you. I mean, a lot of people are saying the episode was boring, but it's just like I feel that everybody was waiting on the big fight. And I get it. It's a show. It's reality TV. Everybody wants to see the big fight. However, let's not lose sight of what the party is for. Okay? The party is for me, my brand, the Cain legacy that I'm trying to build and leave behind. Okay? It is for me branching off into doing something different. So yeah, the fight gonna happen. Yeah, it's a good kiki. Yeah, all the tea is great. Again, I'll say this. Howard and Womack, their storyline, there's obviously more to the story, but their story is so good. It's just so entertaining. I love what they're both bringing to each other with their shade and things like that. But I do feel like there's just certain things like that you just don't do, period. Okay, what's up, Nisha girl? Thank you for the super chat, boo, period. So I'm just kind of like, okay, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Yeah, so my whole thing is calm down. The fight is going to happen. Yeah, it probably was boring because everybody wanted to see the fight, but hold on now. Let's wait. We're still chasing things. Okay? So let's just not forget what the lingerie party is for. Okay? Yeah, the fight is going to happen. I get it. But let's not forget what the lingerie party is for. Okay? Okay. So welcome to all my moderators. Welcome to everybody who's in. King Kane, hi Nicole, hi Black BKZ Empress, Tony Rebel, what's good? Michelle Clark, Bohemian Vibe, Gemini's in the building, Londa Boo, I am Canals 82, hey boo, hey boo, Nisha girl sending the super chat. Yes, guys, super chat is up. If you want to support, you can send it. Drop $1, 25 cents. The girl will accept it. What's up, Tiffany Nicole? China Black is in the building. Oh, this jacket. Oh, thank you, honey. I watched your live that you were moving. I saw you shot me your email regarding working with you. So you're going to move and send your email if that is the case. Dallas need you. Hey, Kane, I watched your live that you were moving. I saw you shot me your email regarding working with you. So you moving? Yes. Okay, yeah, email me that. There are some things are changing. And like I said, I don't leave until the middle of next month. So I definitely still want to do that. So yeah, totally email me. I haven't received the email yet. So please email me, okay? Let's do that. That you had on the runway was the bomb. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. The title of the show was Too Stuffed to Take or Too Stuffed to Handle. Hilarious. I don't know who's coming up with the names of these episodes. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look at all because I just started paying attention to the names of the episodes on last week's episode with musical chairs. So the name of the episodes was extremely shady, but I like them. So I definitely want to go back. What's up, curls and coils? I definitely want to go back and like look at the name and title of each episode leading up to episode 6. So anywho, the show opens up pretty much with me, King Cain. Like I've said before, this is what I do. I style fashion shows. You can call me in, pull me in. I'll come in, look at the models, have the clothes already, pull, put them on. This works for you. This works for you. Go ahead and get that in. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's my second show doing, just coming in as a stylist. And no King Kane clothing was in the mix. This is just me strictly pulling from stores, pulling from other designers around Dallas, and just styling the girls and giving the girls their life. The fashion show was put on by the Put Yourself in Her Shoes Foundation. They're just a foundation that pretty much just like helps women who've been battered, beat, this, that, and the third on drugs, and just women who go through what they go through. The when women have struggles. So the models were totally not the women who've gone through. Those were models that Cecile and I had picked, and that's just what it was. I made a little coin from it. God is good. And I was just, it was hard, but it was the challenge that I needed, because I'm so used to like styling, grunge and dark and goth, and the girls call it Hot Topic. Yes, you girls hit it right on the mark when you say Hot Topic. That's totally the King Kane aesthetic. But it was just kind of like a little struggle, because it's like, damn, I have to put together like these classy daytime looks and then some after five, and then, oh, I'm going to work. So, it was a little difficult, but I think that I totally pulled through. And I thought that the girls looked absolutely amazing. I wish that I would have came out to get, some more footage, but I was just in the back, as you guys saw, really making sure the girls looked really, really good, especially because it was an outside show. So I definitely, had to make sure the sweat spots and, everything was secure. We don't want a Tammy Roman moment, where she wore the pants and, left the sweat. She borrowed a pair of pants. She pulled a pair of pants with somebody. Her stylist pulled her a pair of pants, and then she left a wet coochie stain right there. So I totally didn't want that happening. So I was totally just on guard for the clothes, keeping the clothes just what they needed to be. Okay. I actually got the gig because I had did a show back in October of 2018, and Cecile had came and she saw, and she just loved it. And she just reached out to me, and it was just dope. And it's just like, wow. Like I was like, I'm finally doing what I need to do. I'm finally, you feel me? So yeah, like I said, the show opened up with me, the rightful position as the HKIC, as the head honcho, as the number one returner. And let me say this, when I say I'm the HKIC, and when I say things like, oh, I know I'm that, I know I'm everything, you're supposed to feel yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because let y'all tell it, I ain't nothing, I ain't this, I ain't that. Just the circle, some of the circle. Let them tell it. So it's kind of like, when I say I'm this, I'm that, that ain't coming for you. I'm not dethroning anything that y'all got going. I'm just saying that I'm everything. I'm beautiful. I'm handsome. I'm going places. Like, I have to constantly speak those things over myself, because they're all facts. Like, so I just have to constantly say that. I constantly state that. And that's not me coming for any of my fellow, friends that I'm getting to know in the circle. That's just me saying how I feel about one's self. Okay? I definitely want to put that out there. So don't ever mistake me, knowing that I'm that bitch, as me saying that you're not that bitch. Okay? I just want that to be very, very clear. Let me read some of these comments really quick before I get on to the next scene. You better preach. You have to love yourself. You are handsome. Thank you, Brianna. Chasing Cain, the end. Yes, Cain. Period. Pooh. Self-elevation. Yes. We get cheated out of 30 minutes. It was totally short. But like I said, I feel like this was a filler episode to gear you guys up for what's to come, okay? You did a great job, King. I was living. Thank you. Giving you the real tea. That's my boo, period. I will be doing the interview with him and Scotty. If you guys follow Scotty, fuck, my mind just went blank. I'm high. Oh my God, giving the real tea. Put Scotty, YouTube name down in the bottom. I forgot that fast. But anyways, I'll be doing the interview with them too later, and then I'll be doing another one later on with L Teddy. So you guys just stay tuned. Like, today is just a full press day. I tried to go to the barber, get my goddamn haircut, but he was on some other shit. Like, if you want me to book an appointment, tell me to book an appointment. Don't Don't tell me, yeah, you're doing walk-ins, and then when I walk in, it's like, oh damn, you know, book an appointment. Like, child. Anywho, Mr. Still Standing. Yes, I will be doing a review. No, not a review, but just an interview with Mr. Still Standing and giving you the real tea later on today, as well as L Teddy 217 or L Teddy 67, something like that. I'm so sorry, y'all, but just stay tuned. You know, follow me on Instagram. I am King Cain. You know, I'm posting all of my interviews, the links, and all of that. So you can come on, give your opinions, give your thoughts. You know, I don't really get mad, but I just, you know, if I have a rebuttal, I have a rebuttal. Like, it is what it is. So was that pretty much anything? Facts, because you don't think highly of yourself. Who will? Exactly. Exactly. So I feel like shit. I mean, episode one, when I was just being dethroned, you know, when it was just tried. So it's like when I say that I'm this and I'm that, like, why can't I feel that I'm everything? You know, clearly y'all feel that I'm not. So why can't I feel that I am? Like, what's the problem? That's crazy to me. Um, yeah, they don't give me enough views, so I'm glad you have long reviews. Yeah, you know, LTD27 official. Thank you, YBS Mary One. Thank you guys. Guys, go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and do all that good shit. My moderators, I need you guys in here pretty much just dropping doing what El Teddy does when he's in here. About the outfit from 2 weeks ago with the fan looking sleeves. That piece was gorgeous. Okay, Brianna Nicole, that black top that I got, that was from Pretty Little Thing, prettylittlething.com. Super cute. I absolutely love it. I'm actually wearing it to Miami in a few weeks. I can't wait. Great work, Queen. Love what you did at the show. Okay, give me that jacket. I already did all these. I already read all these. Yeah, I pretty much read all these. And that's why we love you. Can't keep hearing you. September babies rock, period. Rock is late and boring. Tony ain't got no fucking filter. Yes. Speak. Yeah, they don't give me enough. Okay. Hey, King. Hey, Danielle. Okay. Hey, Scalandra. Yes, I'm at work watching. Thank y'all. Yes, I just want everybody to be tuned in. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, moving on to the next scene. We see Dior. He is out eating with his friend slash gay child. If you got, like, I'm not really familiar with the gay family lifestyle. But to me, just from watching Pose, it seems like, you know, you take people under your wing and you try to, like, you know, raise them up to be nice, good, human LGBTQ folk. Um, so that's what gay families are, you know, like, because we go through a lot being ostracized by families, this, that, and the third, rebellious, whatever the case may be. And these mothers and fathers, you know, they start these homes and they take people in. And, you know, Pose, you know, is like the best example for that, just because it kind of gives like history and education on it. And honestly, I didn't really know, you know, the tea about a family until I started watching Pose. So I get it. Dior is pretty much sitting down talking to his best friend, and he's just opening up about having father issues. To me, just as a viewer of the show, this totally, for me, solidified Dior's position on the show. Yes, we've seen him and Ariel work every season. I mean, every episode. You know, from one to now. So we know what y'all do. We get it. We got it. But this vulnerability that he showed, for me, just as a reality TV connoisseur, it solidified Dior. You know, on the show, his position, and I can see why he has his peach. Um, I hate black dads. I hate them. I don't care. I'm not here for black dads. Black dads can be so childish. Black dads can be so just act like they don't care, and it's not even it's not only the about the LGBTQ. You know, black daddies, they just, most of them are deadbeats. 9 times out of 10, you meet a black person, that black person is going to be raised from a single mother home. That's just the tea. That's just what it is. That's just the tea. I do not like the fact that, you know, he was like, he went home to Tulsa, and, you know, all his family was around, you know, they were kicking, you know, it was a funeral, I believe he said, and all his family was just praising him for his great works. And the dad's like, well, yeah, that's my child. But it's like you never had a relationship. You never did that. And, my heart just really goes out to not Premier Dior, because I feel like as gay black men, that is something that we lack. A lot of times the dads are not there, and that's not everybody's story. It's not good for you if you had your daddy in your life, but most of us did not. Most young black people, men, women, all that type of stuff. We're all raised by single mothers. That is just what it is nowadays. Now, I mean, that's no lie. But Dior did say that he had a strong mom. Um, he had a strong mom that raised him, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so easy for the daddy to run off and just do what they want. And I'm speaking just in general, even about my own damn tithing through daddy. I feel like it's just so easy for them to just run off, and you just leave like the mama just to be here with all these kids and pay bills and have to take care of these kids. Like, it's not right. And then he asked his daddy for a ride, and the daddy had a truck, and the daddy just dipped. Like, that just kind of made me think of when I was in seventh grade, got my bags packed. My daddy talking about, yeah, son, I'm finna come get you. You finna come move with me. And I sat by that door for about 12, 14 hours waiting on my daddy to come, and he never fucking came. That type of pain from your parent, from someone that you're supposed to love, someone who's supposed to love you and be there for you, it is just redonkulous. It's not cool. It's not right. And like I said, my heart just really goes out to Dior. Like, I really feel for him. And then even when he was just, crying in his confessional, it was like, oh my God, wow. I'm sitting here watching the show, and like I even got a tear. I'm like, wow. So at the end of the day, regardless of how I personally feel about Dior, I think, he's great for the show. Like I said, this solidified him on the show. And kudos for him for bringing up that real shit that we go through. Like, daddies be tied and through out here on my mama, period. Um, him and his friend, they also discuss some business ideas. I'm not Premier, fuck, because I got Premier name wrote down right here. Dior and his friend slash child, they're like pretty much discussing. Dior's just saying, like, I'm pretty much waiting on my goddamn labels. I need my motherfucking me labels. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to sell my shit. I'm trying to do my thing. He mentioned that he wanted to sell edge control. Because he wanted to actually get into the shop with the chemist and mix it up and do that whole thing. So kudos to you, Dior. Do you? He said he don't want the girls to be flaky, because edge control do have the girls flakified. So yeah. Um, I think that's pretty much it about that. But I also want Dior to know that you ain't got to beg, nobody to be in your life, especially not a parent. If they want to be, they gonna be. What I'm saying? Just me personally, I've accepted it. Like, Dad, you're gonna be tied and through and delayed, baby boy. I ain't studying you. So I know you may still yearn for that, but you'll just have to grow from it and overcome that, and just know that you ain't gotta beg nobody to be a part of your life. Fuck them. Period. Screw them. Not fuck them. Screw them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next we see Imani Von Zoop. Yet again, she got it right to me. For me, the only thing I don't agree with, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, I don't agree with Georgina being in the bottom. Just because I feel like I don't think Georgina manufactured that beef with Reese and Markel. They already had tension. George wasn't even at the event at Ariel's performance when they had got into it. So, I don't really feel like George was involved in that. Like, how could he do that? Like, they had their beef. He can't control them. So I don't feel like he should have been in the bottom. Now, everything else you said, everything else you did, you hit the she for me, Imani hit it right on the head. per usual. But I didn't agree with George being in the bottom. And, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I don't think he started that. Like, huh? Markel threw the drink. Reese threw his drink. Markel threw the chair. They were reading each other. Was he supposed to sit in their lap and stop them? I mean, be clear. Um, Anywho, next we see a Reese G. He's meeting with a photographer. The photographer was super cute. They are at one of my favorite spots, Kona Grill. I also want to say, just back to the Dior scene, they were at Raw Sushi. And then now we see that Reese is at Kona Grill at North Park. One thing I'm loving about this season, honestly, is the fact that people who are not familiar with Dallas or Texas or anything like that, like you're actually seeing more places and more things to do in Dallas, and places to eat, places to go kiki, places to have a nice little cold beverage, and stuff like that. So that's what I do love about season 2, is like we're seeing more of the actual city. Okay. Anywho, next we see, so we see he's sitting down with the photographer. They're at Kona Grill. I love Kona Grill. You know me, I love me some goddamn Kona Grill, period. Reese's just sitting there. He has his book coming out, Networking Hunty. It's a 7-step book about for millennials, entrepreneurs who are like trying to break into, the entrepreneur world. It's just a guide, a step. And then, he also is going to talk about how he got Portia as a client. He said it's not double spaced. So, it shall be a good read. I might actually purchase Reese's book, to be honest. Yeah, it just depends. If the pictures that Reese has posted when he has his phone and he has the head shaved in the hair and the black turtleneck, if those are the pictures I feel that the guy took, I feel like the pictures look absolutely beautiful. It makes sense. It looks very author like. To me, it just looks good. It makes sense. Guys, please support Long Nail Diva. This is like her second or third time her commercial being ran on the episode. So you guys make sure y'all go over there and support her. That's full. That is full. That is full. Okay. Totally live for her. So before I get into the last scene of the night, let me read some commentary from you guys. Oh, y'all just talking. Transparency isn't a weakness. Vulnerability is a strength. You're right, sweet solitude. I agree. Dior has a wonderful spirit. I enjoyed his scene too. I'm late, but I'm here. Damn it, YouTube. They miss notifications. Love at work too. King Cain rocks. I'm at work watching LTD. Yeah, they don't get me. Okay. I'm straight. My mother raised 4 girls, including myself. My dad was busy trying to find a younger girl and was playing in the field. Yep, I mean, that's how most dads be, They dip, and now the mama's sitting here struggling. Gotta get on Section 8, get on housing, get stamps. Like, that shit ain't cool. 2 incomes is better than 1, especially when y'all got kids. Like, who does that? It's just sad. It really is. Can somebody drop the time for me? Can somebody drop the Texas time in the comments? I can't see the time right now. It's 11:49. Oh, okay. Thank y'all. I said Texas time, baby. Imagine being told by your father that he don't know you because you're disabled. I just learned to be strong. Yeah, daddy's just tied and through. I ain't studying him. Period. Hey, Billy the Kid. Love you too. Reese looks good with her haircut. I know one thing. Y'all better be liking. That's all I fucking know. And subscribing. Hell. That's all I fucking know. Okay. So, last scene of the night. Me and Womack, we go to Taco Cabana just to have some drinks, just to catch up. As you guys know, that this is somebody I film with a lot. I enjoy filming with him. I am enjoying getting to know him and building this rapport with him, building this friendship. I think that comes off on the camera as it being very genuine and very normal and not forced. Anytime we sit down, it's always a nice little kiki moment. But to be honest with you, it's never really nothing malicious or below the belt like some of these girls do. So like just wait till y'all see that goddamn finale, how the girls tried to eat me alive, honey. So I just feel that there's a difference between fun shade and mean shade. Fun shade is like you just throwing fun shade, like you really ain't digging, like that's fun shade. Fun shade is like, um, there's a scene that I don't think y'all saw yet, but I come there and I just got off of work and um, Reese told me, he's like, boy, you was just selling bean pies. I was dressed up, slacks, shirt, dress shoes, and that was that was fun shade. Like that was a joke. Like bitch, like you selling bean pies, like that's fun shade. Like that's fun shade. Now the mean, hurtful, below the belt shade. Go watch episode 1. Am I wrong? Go watch episode 1. Go watch how certain people. I'm not name dropping right now, but just watch how certain people have always been just below the belt. Okay, just pay attention. Anywho, me and Womack were at Taco Cabana, kicking, and I pretty much discussing the party just about how I'm getting everything intact, trying to make sure the jello shots are made, this, that, and the third, and I go into, what are you wearing, because it had been a while since I had saw him from the sex shop scene, so I just wanted to know, like, girl, what is you wearing? Like, are you gonna do that latex thing you had showed me? And he's all like, I don't know, being all coy about it. But like I said, as long as the ass is boop and the chest is boop, that's all I care about. I honestly just wanted everybody to come. Honestly, I wanted to look at ass. I wanted to see shapes. I wanted to see like how does everybody give it up? Oh shit. I want to see how everybody gave it up, on the lingerie. God damn it, I totally, totally, totally want to see it. Yeah, I didn't like that wig on Reese either. My favorite wig is that red one, the red one or a bald head. That's my opinion. Personally, my personal King Cain one person opinion. I like the red one only. That's just my opinion. Um, then I go into who I invited, and pretty much, I've invited everyone except for Georgina, just because I feel like she's the only one who's tried me to my face, even though I know that some of these girls talk about me behind my back and in their scenes. She has been the only one who was bold enough to try me face to face. So it's kind of like, girl, I don't see it for you. I don't really care how you guys feel in the comment section, sitting here saying, oh, I need to get over it. I will never get over somebody who wants to drag my business, who didn't know me, didn't know what I did, didn't know anything about me. It's something I'll never get over. The King Kane brand is something I've gone broke over. It's something that I've worked extremely hard the past 2 years for, and to put out and to create. So anytime a bitch want to try to come for what the fuck I do, my passion, what I put into the world, it's a problem. You'll never be invited to anything I have. At the end of the day, I don't think he has an event. I could care less to have been invited to the weenie roast with chips. So be very fucking clear. I will never get over it. I don't have to get over anything that I do not want to get over. And you can't check me for how I fucking feel. My feelings are my feelings. Period. Anywho, moving on. So I get into who I invited. And I also want to say, no disrespect to the church committee. When I was saying, like, looking stupid, I'm not saying praise dancers look stupid with up their door. I'm just saying that if, Georgina, would have came to the damn thing, then I feel like she would have wore something not revealing, not sexy, something very much cover up, like a shawl. Like how the church girls wear when they're up there dancing. Now, that clip they put in with the girl rolling and the wig coming off and praise dancing, like, that was just the key, that's, I ain't got nothing to do with that, baby. I'm just reviewing the show. And I just thought that it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. But no disrespect to the church committee, because believe it or not, I actually used to praise dance growing up. But, I never wore anything like that. If anything, I was going to put on a simple mask, black shirt, black bottoms, black socks, and go out there and do what I need to do. Okay? And get my standing ovations. Period, Pooh. Let me see. Womack comes off as someone I wouldn't want to hang around. El Teddy, I just really don't know why you feel that way. I don't know. We like Womack. Yes, I had to go know his wig in my review. Womack is so cool. Y'all are organic together on camera. We are. We totally are. Tiffany, what did you retract? Go on and put it back out there. I know coils and curls. I said Shaka Khan too. Please hurry to throw away that Shaka Khan. Yes, has anyone told you you resemble Lakeith Stanfield? Is that the guy who was on he on that new movie with Issa Rae, and he was in that movie when he was like couldn't talk, get out, I think, and he went to crying because he was the black man in the white spirit or whatever the tea may have been with that. Is that him? Because I've heard if that is him, I've heard that a million times. And because of the way my mouth is shaped, I've heard Bryson Tiller as well when I wear my cap when I'm giving daddy. Speaking of giving daddy, in this scene, I feel like I look absolutely fucking handsome. I feel like my beard is moisturized. My hat fitting my head right. It ain't too big for my head. I ain't looking awkward. I just feel like the black and red is simple, but I'm still me. I'm just thugging it out, looking good. Like when I stood up to give Rock a hug, I said, damn, that's what Cain look like? Cain fine. Facts, Pooh. Womack is cute. Yes, I fell out when the church clip came out, period. That's him. Hey, boo. Yes, it is. 11:56 Cain. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is. Y'all just keep me posted when it's 12:15. Yes, it is. A whole snack. I feel like I'll say something to Womack today and he'll be putting it out as a receipt trying to be messy 20 years from now. Now, Womack does keep a good receipt, okay? Me, on the other hand, I'm not that girl. Different girls do different things. Like, I'm not the type of one that's going to have receipts on everybody and, because I don't care. Like, if we fucked around or we DM'd or, whatever the case may have been, it happened. We did it. So, but, if she want to keep her receipts, keep your receipts. It's different strokes for different folks. I really don't care. You are handsome. Thank you. What's up with Rock? He seems guarded. I don't know, but as I see, like, I wouldn't have invited Rock back out to have drinks with us if I felt a certain type of way about Rock. Like, Rock is just older, that's just like big cousin, big uncle, big brother. Like, ain't nobody paying him no attention. Like, hey, boo, I love you. Welcome to the scene. What's tea? What you been doing? So that's what that is. I think Oxen, because he's so much older than the group. I agree. Yeah, he's older. And Rock also said that he doesn't do faggotry. That was edited out of this episode, but Rock said, I don't do faggotry. And I really wish they would have kept that in there because that was hilarious. When he said that, me and Womack fell out at the table. So I thought that was hilarious, okay? A whole snack. Stunning. You looked amazing. Period, Pooh. Are there any of my cast members watching? I would like for you guys to comment, King Kane is a true Virgo. That's how we roll. If we like you, we're loyal. If we don't like you, we ain't messing with you, period. Fucking yes. Like, what is the big deal? You don't like me, I don't like you. Bye. Bye. Oh my God. You have every right to feel that way. I wouldn't want him there either. It's my party, my rules, my situation. When I'm having a party and I'm worried about how fabulous my event is going to be, not who such and such is going to be offended by, okay? In Nene Lee's voice, okay? I invite who I want to invite. It's really not that big of a deal. Like, stop. Big head, she needs to leave the wig alone. Is Rock one of your past boo things? No, me and Rock have never done anything sexually. I've only saw Rock's performance on his videos back in the day. Like I said, I started watching porn at a very early time. I opened up about that on season 1. So I've totally always watched Rock and other people. And Rock has took down some of the most legendary bottoms that I won't. So, so that's just what it is with Rock. At the end of the day, like, Rock, like, not catty. Like, like, so I just don't want to do that catty stuff with him. But, some of these other girls, yeah, I can go catty and be catty with you, But, I don't want to do that with Rock. I mean, that's like uncle. what can you tell us about the lingerie party? Full on brawl and lace. I don't want to give away anything about the lingerie party just yet. I do want to say that there's totally more to the story from Howard and Womack that hasn't been revealed yet. I don't give things away that hasn't been revealed on the show yet, so you'll just have to wait. And if it's put out there, it's put out there. If it's not, then it's not. But you know, their story is so good to me. It's so great, and it's just so like, oh my god, like this is keyful. But it's like I feel like a lot of us in the community will be able to relate to this story, and it's going to be one for the records. I think that is, like I've said before, it's going to separate. You know, just based on just storyline, it's going to separate us from chasing Atlanta on some whole other shit. Like, okay, Dallas is bringing, you know, this type of storyline to the forefront, you know, because I haven't seen it on any web series, LGBT web series. So, you know, I'm excited for you guys to get into it and, you know, watch it and, you know, have your opinions and things like that. But at the end of the day, let me go ahead and get back to this. So we talk about who I'm inviting. There's some tea there because when I say I'm inviting Dior, you know, Womack is just like, huh? So we see that there's something there. So I'm like, girl, what's tea? Like, what's going on? Like, huh? I'm confused, you know, because, you know, to me, Dior doesn't really give off like angry, mad, I'm ready to beat your motherfucking ass tease. You know, a lot of you guys say he's very calm and do that. Yes, he does give that off. But the thing about Dior, to me, my opinion, just how he gives his opinion on me all the time and how he said that, you know, I owe George an apology. I feel like Dior has a specific child, Howard to be exact, that he needs to just reel in and get on his ass and let him know you need to calm down with the antics that you do. And I feel like that's what pulls Dior into some of the drama sometimes because he doesn't give that me, you know, he's kind of much like a premiere, you know, and that's why I've been looking down because that premiere name wrote down, so I want to bring that up. He's very much premiere, like they don't really give off like they don't like they'll throw a little shade, I feel, but they don't really give off like I'ma beat a bitch up, yup, you know, and just you know angry. But I just kind of feel like how Premiere was dragged in, you know, all that with you know Markel and Reese. I feel like sometimes Dior gets dragged into certain situations because of his one child, that one child. And while I'm talking about that, Dior has one child who is motherfucking fine. He's a young dude, but caramel complexion. He is just handsome, okay? He is handsome down. Be very clear. Um, the fact that you know I see that Dior has his gay family, has his kids, it kind of makes sense because you know his dad wasn't there, so I see that he wants to be you know like that father figure for other LGBTQ guys. I get it. I understand it. I totally do. But I do feel like when it comes to Howard, like even I've told him this before, like Howard has to stop with the social media posting and the just you know just the whole meanness that you know sometimes we could do on social media. So Womack goes on to say that him and Dior were friends in the past. You know, they hung out, they kikied, they went out together. Dior used to slay his hair from time to time. And I was just like, well, why is Dior acting like he just don't know you or what the tea is? You know, maybe Dior is over the friendship and just want to ignore you. I never knew you. Like, girl, bye. But Womack, as he said, is like, I don't have an issue with Dior. So even I'm like, oh, okay, so the problem now with y'all is really not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that, you know, like I'm asking the probing questions, the solidifying questions so that you guys as viewers can get fucking answers to what the tea is and what's going on. Be clear. So when he's sitting there, he's just like, I don't have a problem with you, or, you know, we were cool, you know, but, you know, now all of a sudden, you know, me and his gay child have a little riffraff. And, you know, I don't really want him, like me and him are like, it's like awkward now. And I'm just like, well, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, that situation, yeah, you know, you can have gay children and have this and have that, but we're still all grown men and girls. So at the end of the day, it's just certain things that grown people have to handle between grown people, even with that being, you know, somebody's gay child, you know? And, you know, that, I mean, that ain't nothing. Have your people back. You know, ain't nobody saying don't have your people back or not go to work for your people or whatever, you know? But it's just that at some point, like, you gotta know to let your child, you have to, like, get your child together, you know, period. And, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like, since it's not so big with Dior and Howard, I mean Dior and Womack, then basically, well, the situation that you guys don't know yet, that hopefully will be revealed on the show. I'm like, oh, that it's tearful, it's good, it's gagful, it's everything as far as the show and the storyline and all of that. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, oh, y'all can get over that. That ain't child. That's really how I'm looking at it. Like, it's honestly not that big of a deal, but it's a great story. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that could have been nipped in the bud. But it it wasn't. And then Woman just goes on to say that he feels like, Dior's child, which is Howard, does a lot of stuff on social media, like a lot of subliminal mean messages. And just, overall just doing little things to try to get his attention because he's like upset with him. And at this time, Howard was my friend. Howard was someone that I always went to back for to be a part of this show, to have his peach. Like, I wanted him to come on and be my good girl, my good fashion bitch, my good Judy, because I do think he's talented. I do think he, like myself, have his own personal style, and he has longevity ahead of him. So right when season 1 ended, and production's like, okay, send us, who you guys think should be on the show, your suggestions. Styles by Howard was the very first fucking profile that I sent, because this is my friend. This is someone, I care about. Like, bitch, you need to get your brand out there and do you and come on. And I'll get into more of our friendship when a certain scene comes. But I feel Womack now looking back, because it's like, okay, girl, you saying that he does all this picking and stuff on social media, woo 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 woo, and it's like for like the past 2 or 3 months, I've been noticing that same thing that Howard is doing towards me. And, so I get it. It can be frustrating, but the difference with me is I pay stuff dust. It really doesn't get to me, doesn't get on my nerves. Child bye. But with Womack, I honestly think that it was just, annoying, and bitch, I want to check you about it. So, I'm just like, well, if do you think if y'all can have a conversation, at the party? But I was like, bro, if you feel like you cannot contain your motherfucking self, do not have the conversation. And as you guys will see, they were doing absolutely amazing at the party. Like, it was just a vibe, and everybody was doing them. It was a great thing. It was sexy. It was next level. But I do want that to go on the record. Everybody knew who was coming to the party. Everybody knew that there was not to be no motherfucking me riff raff. Use your words and go on. So that's pretty much what that was. So at this point of the show, I'm just really hoping that, damn, Howard and Womack, y'all can squash this shit. You feel me? Like, it's not even that deep. Like, I'm getting to know Womack. Womack is really cool, really sweet, and at the same time, Howard is someone who was my fashion bitch, somebody who we have their rapport in the fashion world, my friend. So it was just kind of like, and if you notice, like, he's sitting there and he's saying what he's saying, like, I'm listening and I'm engaging, but I'm not trying to like go in on Styles by Howard. That was never the thing. But I did throw a little fun shade, basically saying, girl, he changed relationships like he changed his draws. So that was only into response to if the tea about them is going to be revealed or not. So, at the end of the day, I thought the scene was brilliant. Rock comes absolutely late. Again, giving attitude. I got to go get my drink. Child, ain't nobody finna wait on you. No. We're drinking. We're having a good time. Go inside like you did. Get your own beverage and then come back out. Okay? So, yeah, that's that. Rock is the one who actually brings up the Facebook post that he saw where at this time of filming the teaser had been released. Okay, and so on the teaser, there was like a quick little second where you see Womack. It was a scene for me and Womack when we were at Harlow's. The infamous scene that everybody loved, the most natural, normal scene that has been on the show to date. So as you saw, he was like sitting there, he was like eating. And so, Howard had come in and like, oh, the girls look stuffed, just doing the whole Facebook, Instagram thing, just, just doing that, just really being, quite nasty. Yeah, which he was, which, you guys will see. Me and Howard, we have a conversation about this, and, I just let my friend know, what, like, girl, come on, but y'all will see that, I don't want to give too much away. But anywho, so we was just, I was just like, Rock brought it up, and and I was just, and then so we get into the whole like, okay, well, so were they fat shaming you, like what the tea is, and then it showed that Dior had commented on it like show do or something like that. So it's like, who are y'all talking about? We all know y'all only had the issue with Womack. We all know that that's what it was. We can stop, acting like, I didn't do nothing on social media. I didn't pick with him. I didn't, it is what it is. When it's already like tension and it's just certain, nasty energy, you don't add on to that by doing the whole Facebook social media thing. You just let bygones be bygones. You let it go. You let it be. And you just, you pay it dust. But to keep going on social media, thank you, Whitney, to keep going on social media and to just, keep making subliminals or doing this or doing that, like what he's doing to me now. So I see what Womack is talking about now. It's just kind of like, why? And it's like, stop. And it's like the fact that Howard is even doing this to me after we've had a friendship and after I've literally rooted for him to come on the show, because be clear, production and everybody else was paying him dust. That is the honest to God truth. It was me like, no, let me bring my friend into a scene. Let me bring my friend so he can have his side of, we can get his side of view. He can get his point across and speak his truth as well. So I'm totally hurt by Styles by Howard right now and where we are in our relationship. I'm totally torn apart because I've never done anything but showed him love and light. We've had numerous conversations of where we just talk about real shit, and it's like one-on-one, and it's like, girl, like, stop messing with me on social media. I'm over it. That's it. So anywho, I don't know. That just kind of like took me somewhere. It's like every time I try to have a genuine friendship with like my experiences in Dallas, trying to build friendships with men in this community, it just always turns into some stupid ass bullshit. Like, that's really not even my fucking fault. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. I'm in pain. My heart is literally broken, and I don't feel this way over people. Like, I don't care about motherfuckers like that. If I call you my friend, that is what you are to me. Okay? So pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. I didn't say nothing about you in that scene because Styles by Howard, after the episode went off, he went to Instagram. He went to Instagram and tagged me, Rockin', Womack in a post. I didn't I didn't click on it, but I just thought that he was pretty much just being mean, talking shit, going off, doing what he does. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So, this is the problem that is what's on the show. And like, here you're going to go and do it right now. So it's like, baby, I didn't say nothing bad about you. I just sat there, I put my head down, but you shade Womack in front of me as well. And you know what? I do the same thing. Like, child, like, like I don't get in that because I fucked with both of y'all at that time. Be clear. Anywho, moving on. Like I said, I told Womack, if he can't contain himself at the party, don't have the conversation, which they didn't have the conversation. Everybody was doing so good inside the party. It was just a lit time, period. And like Womack said, like, he's not bothered. He's not going to go up to them. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, just, Howard has an issue with him. And that's who he wants to, talk to. Potentially, or maybe, or that would be the only one that he would even have anything to, say to, say something to. So yeah, that's that. I already mentioned that Womack did say there was absolutely no beef with Dior, okay? Him and Dior say the same thing about each other. There's absolutely no tea, there's no beef. Like I said before, y'all, Dior is actually, just from the time of me just being around him, he does seem sweet and normal and nice, but I don't know what his issue is with me. I don't know what I did. I don't know, but like I said, I could give a girl her props when she's doing her thing, or I just said that she solidified herself on the platform and on the channel with her story and just what she brought this episode. So, like again, y'all, there was no issue with me versus anybody until weeks after the lingerie party and just the things that happened and the things that unfolded that you guys will all see that pretty much just annoyed me a little bit with Dior, but it was still never nothing serious like I'm trying to tear you down or come for your brand or anything like that. So that's just what that is. Allegedly, Howard and Womack used to chit chat back in the day, but nothing happened. It didn't go anywhere. I thought that was interesting. I forgot he said that, but now it kind of make a little bit more sense as to why something else took place, as you guys will find out. Rock said that him and Howard had flirted. Um, and on that Instagram post, Howard was pretty much saying, "Oh, it's not true. Leave me alone." So I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't around. I probably wasn't even living in Dallas at that time when all of that was going on. Don't know. Don't care. All I can say is stay tuned. The party next week's episode is going to be brilliant. There's one scene I want you guys to pay very much close attention to, and that's the scene with me, Howard, and Ariel. Hopefully that's shown. I don't know. I don't want to give anything away about the scene, but just pay attention to it. Watch it. Receive it. And enjoy it. I mean, it's a key. It's a great, awesome scene. It's giving very much basketball wives tease, in my opinion. But just enjoy it. Enjoy the party. Keep shopping kingkane.co. Those of you who have put in orders, I truly appreciate this shit. Like anytime, like on the little Wix app, that I get the little notification, like new order place, like my heart, honest to God, skips a beat. Like that shit really just does something to my heart and to my soul, and I absolutely love it. So that's my review over Chasing Dallas season 2, episode 6. You guys have any questions, comments, or concerns? I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these comments that you guys just got to say. Yeah, I got into 12:30, so 12 more minutes. Oh, it's gonna kick me off at an hour, ain't it? King Kane is now 12:15, 12:15. Ego, Dior probably low key want to have King Kane. Just saying. No, I don't think that's what it is. Now I do think Dior is hella handsome. Oh, and then there's also a. Oh, I don't want to give anything away, but Dior does something that just absolutely got me in heat. And I was like, oh my God, yes. So yeah, I was like, okay, so you are a daddy. But that's a while from now when that happens. I like your hair, King Kane. Thank you. Get those likes up. Period. Y'all just sitting in here, all y'all in here just watching, ain't hitting like. It's trifling. It's not cute. It's tied and through. Go on and leave. If you ain't gonna like, go on and leave. Keep being loyal. That's all I do. I try to be loyal. I try to be fair. Like I said, go back and watch all my reviews. I feel like the only review that I've done where I just really went in was my very first one. And then the one on Thriller when she tried to insinuate that a bitch was sick. Like, girl, watch your fucking mouth. So I don't really think that I just go in on nobody. You go in on me on the show, I'm going in on you on my review. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. I think I said that right, but I'm not sure. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get off at an hour, so I got 8 minutes. What's tea? What's tea? Anybody got anything to say? Anybody want to read me? Anybody want to check me? Anybody got something to say? Oh shit. Keep being loyal. LOL. I'm at work. Hey, most unforgettable jazz. Most unforgettable jazz. Are you from Tyler? Your picture kind of look. It'll tell you you're absolutely evil on your reviews. But seriously, why is Markel on the show? I don't know. When we sat down at Gators, I asked, Reese that, like, girl, why you bring her back? Like, and that's not me reading Markel. Like, she was a replacement, and she didn't bring anything to season 1. Like, are you joining Chasing Atlanta? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I do have options. I haven't had the option for Chasing Atlanta yet, but I do have two definite shows who are kind of interested. I don't know if I want to join them just because I feel like, but who knows? I do have 2 opportunities that are open for me um, in Atlanta. So who knows? Well, you'll see me on the next web series. You might just see your boy on TV. Who knows? Is King single? What's really going on over there? Kevin playing. Yes, I'm single. I was talking to somebody. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a top at heart. I'm a ratchet ass top. But I was talking to somebody for like a month or two. Like, we wasn't like serious, but I felt like I loved him. And I let the nigga fuck me. And I'm just kind of like, now that it's like broken off. And, it's not, don't look at him like that anymore. Um, I was like kind of hurt and offended by that. Like, damn, like I really like this nigga. Like, I wanted us to work and be together. But now it's kind of like I'm single, I'm happy, but I'm ready for love. Like I want my bae, I want my boo. My type. I do prefer dark skin. I like thick niggas. Nice, nice little thigh. I don't mind a little hip. I don't mind a little belly. I'm an ass man. I love a nice plump, round ass. So that's the T. I've been here like I do every time I come in. Am I the only nasty person crotch watching King Cain right now? I see something between them thighs. Oh my fucking El Teddy, you freak nasty. All right, Tony Rebel gonna get you. I look forward to your reviews every week. You are that girl, period. I live for you. Oh, thank you, Candace Wilson. Get that coin. How's your relationship with George now? Honestly, I just talked to Ariel on Sunday, and I was just telling her, like, at the end of the day, girl, like, I'm really not mad at anybody. I understand that Georgina had to come on and do what she had to do, but I just needed to teach her a lesson in truth and teach her that go on and do that with somebody else. You could have started with Reese. You could have started with Markel. You could have started with Womack. You could have started with Aubrey, but you chose to start with me. You started it. I finished it. It's over. So, now I don't have an issue with George. And honestly, I struggle mentally. Like, should I invite her? Should I not invite her? But at the end of the day, I listen to my gut, and I'm just not a fake bitch. If I don't see it for you, you're not coming. And that's just real tea. And that's something that needs to be known just amongst the whole entire thing about the lingerie party is I invited who I wanted to invite because I know these people. I did not have a problem with these people. Okay? My party, my rules, my invitations. Period. Don't get gathered. Did he just say he a top? I'm like, nah, boy, stop playing. That's not the word in the streets. Oh, I'm not really concerned about the word in the streets, Kevin. I know my truth. I know what I do. I know I long dick them down. That's a fact. So I really don't care what streets you're in, baby. Don't care. We got that there here in Houston. What y'all got in Houston, Miss Witt? I've been hit like I do. Kevin, he better be. I look forward to the reviews. This King Can't Single. Keep the reviews going, boo. Loving the content. Thank you, Jonathan Smith. Thank you. Jazz, when you figure out, let me know. You're amazing and too authentic for the man. Some folks feel threatened by such genuine energy. Yes, that's what it is. I'm a threat. And at the end of the day, I am one of the biggest personalities across the whole Chasing Reality platform, from Chasing Atlanta to Chasing Dallas. Atlanta's had 3 seasons, 3 reunions. We've had 1 season, 1 reunion. We're currently premiering our second. I got food in my chin. We're currently premiering our second season. So for me, it's kind of like it's a given. I haven't moved yet. I'm back in Texas, avec toi. I'm not moving to next month. I was just out there for my bestie's birthday. You probably see me at LT or Taboo maybe. Now that I'm thinking about it. LOL. You give power bottom vibes though. See, that's my thing. Like, y'all don't come for Kevin. Don't block Kevin. Kevin just speaking his opinion. See, your opinions are welcome here, baby. I don't care. You feel like I'm a bottom. I know I'm a top. Next. Thick, dark skinned men. I love me a fat ass bubble booty. Like Tonio. Tonio got a big round bubble butt. Is anyone going to really put Markel in check like he wants to come and say, what does Reese do? No one would know him if it wasn't for the show because ain't no one watch Cheaters. Same thing I said. But yeah, Kevin, are you gonna log off or are you gonna still stay here? I thought you were logging off, sis. Um, fuck, great review as always. Your commentary on Georgina. But seriously, why is Markel on the show? LOL, I'm at work. Are you joining Tracy and Lennon? Seems how I can dish, but can't take it. That's the problem with a lot of these girls. They all want to dish. They all want to try to eat me up, but y'all can't take it when somebody say something about y'all. Like that ain't right. It ain't nothing right about it. Period. Loyal person, I feel your pain. I can relate as well when you're trying to network and connect with other people. You the homegirl like me. Okay, Miss Whit, well, hop in the DMs, slow. I agree with you, Miss Whit. Tell Rock to stay home. Got you, Whitney. I'm asking again if he missed my question. What question was it? Love you, Cain. Extra because you're from East Texas. Yeah, girl, you know I'm country, ghetto-fied, sexy. King, my computer froze. Not sure if you answered my question, but will you be filming with Tracy Atlanta? I just answered that. What can you tell us about the lingerie party? I can tell you that, I was disgusted by something that happened, but, things happen. It is what it is. I think Rock acts like that because he's so much older. Okay, I already read all these. To Will Make Out today, he'll be pulling. So shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to my second super chat on the first time I got super chat. It was from East Texas Diva. This time it was from, oh my God, I can't see her name anymore. But thanks for the super chats, girls and goons and things. This chat is a lituation and I love to see and feature it. Yes, I am Nikki. Are you because of a job or you need a, I need a new scenery. My goal is to be on set styling people. I want to do work with Tyler Perry Studios. Like, y'all, like, there's things I'm trying to do. There's connections I'm trying to make. There's places I'm trying to go. I have dreams of sitting with the Colin Carters of the business, the Lori Swanks of the business, the Jason Boldens of the business. I have dreams of that. So, Texas is not really giving it to me. I've done what I need to do in Dallas. I've done my shows. I've met who I've met. I've kiki who I've kiki with, and now I'm just ready to move forward. Just power and moving forward. Okay, 50 likes come through, bitches. Yes. The reunion is not filmed. I don't know who the reunion host is. Through the block too, yeah. Miss Witt, KC's a Virgo. Not Tyler Perry. You're so much bigger and better than him. No, I'm saying I want to go style like on, just like on set, maybe for haves and have nots. So for all those millions of shows he's coming on, just come style the cast and dip. I also want to get into like theater, well, not acting anymore because I am an actor, obviously. But I want to get into more of like the costume production. So, I have goals. Yeah, I have goals. You handsome though. See y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Tony, you better move back to ATL. We got this square here in Houston. Oh, I know. Houston got them niggas for your ass. Facts. What have I missed? You have to go back and watch it. I just pretty much reviewed the show. You didn't miss much, but you missed enough. I think I'm done. Okay, y'all. So I'm finna go on and get off. You have better acting skills than Markel on Cheaters. Yes, let me tell you something. I am an actor. A lot of people like try to put me in this box of doing comedy, but I'm a good like dramatic actor. Like I can cry like that. Like I'm good with like dramatic acting, So if I ever got back in acting and theater, those are the roles I would want to go for, more of the dramatic roles. So yeah, that's that. Okay, that's all trash. Anything else? Yes, I save all my lives, child. I'm monetized now, honey. Every live, everything, every video is going to be saved, okay? And a better storyteller. Maybe you should write. I've been thinking about writing a book. I've been through so much, being the youngest of four, three sisters, mom on drugs, dad on drugs, being raised by my granny, just a whole lot of extra bullshit. So I could see myself writing a book, totally. One more question. Are you born and raised in Dallas? No, I'm from Tyler, Texas, East Texas, which is like an hour 15, hour 30 away from Tyler. Is this the review? I rock him, Rocky. I think he asked stupid questions like that to get my attention. Like, in my I am in transition videos, he's always coming under those videos. Are you transitioning? And I'm like, did you not watch the video? I never once talked about transitioning. Like, I hate when people, even the name of this video is live review. Like, Stop asking me stupid ass questions, but let me get off. I get irritated. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Just keep fucking with me. I love you guys. Peace, peace, peace. I'm out. Yeah.